Hi, I'm John McNeil. Welcome to Helping Other People Evolve. Are you dealing with a hardship right now? Are you struggling? Are you dealing with maybe your child, one of your children is continuing to get in trouble with the law and now they're juvenile and they're on probation? Or maybe they're smoking marijuana. Or maybe you have risk of losing custody over your children. Maybe you have risk of losing your job, or you done lost your job. Maybe you just lost a relationship, or you're about to lose it. Maybe you're at odds with your family members or someone in your family. Whatever your case may be, hardships are real, but you gotta fight to get out of them. Struggles are real, but you gotta fight so they don't run you over. How do you do that? I want to share a beautiful word with you and a wonderful definition, and then we're going to have some fun. So, pay attention. Resilience. The ability to become strong, healthy, or successful again after something bad happens. Resilience is typically defined as the capacity to recover from difficulty or difficulties that life may present, even life events. It is your ability to withstand adversity and bounce back and grow despite life's setbacks or letdowns or struggles or hardships. Do you have resilience in you? Or are you folding? I need for you to be encouraged from this video, from any of the hardships that I mentioned and any that I haven't mentioned. Don't be afraid to get back up if something is knocking you down. With that 12-year-old that I'm talking about when I spoke about on probation, smoking marijuana, I've been asking for the help from the system for a long time. Hey, they didn't give it to me. I did everything I was supposed to, from TSS, trauma counseling, hep keto, basketball, football, getting cell phones, living good, on television, all those nice things, taking them out on trips, museums, teaching them stuff, trying to protect him, but yet still he chose to make a decision to put himself in these positions, and by being the adult, I can't give up. Yeah, I still have to be responsible, even though he's doing these acts, and I'm not raising him to do that. And I've asked the system many a times for help, but now their help is, we'll give you some restitution and some cost and fines and put him on probation and give him some community service, and hopefully this will get him straight. Please tell me, when did that ever work for anyone? Some of you don't know, when you go into these facilities as a juvenile, you may not come out the same way you went in, because you have to adjust to deal with the other juveniles in there, and they're not nice. You think peer pressure is vicious and difficult out here. Imagine what it's like when you're in an institution. Trust me, had experience with that. So I'm just telling you, hardships and struggles are real, but resilience is for me to bounce back. Bounce back in the manner of not dogging myself out, continuing to be the best person I can be, provide where it's necessary, and just let the process be what it is. And hopefully the word that I've been taught, and many of us may have heard it before, is called unconditional love. Unconditional love means loving a person unconditionally. I just hope that one day he learns how to love himself even more in the manner of making better decisions, because what is happening with our children today is very serious, and there's many of you who can relate to this. But I just wanted to give an example about hardships and struggles, because they're real. And again, if you're getting ready to lose custody over your children because you chose to be irresponsible, maybe you didn't clean your house, maybe your house needs some cleaning, and maybe you need to ask for some help. I know some people never knew how to clean, and then if you intentionally can't clean because you're distracted, because you're doing stuff like substance abuse or getting high, you need yourself checked. Them children don't deserve that. Yeah, I get it. You probably had some rough times or a breakdown, but it's still it's never okay to put a child or your children in harm's way to living in horrible conditions. And I'm not judging. I'm still talking about being resilient, bouncing back when life difficulties hit you. And not everybody has money, but it still should not be a reason for you to fold. It's easy for people who aren't in a position to judge and talk about these things, but let me tell you something. I'm speaking from experience to avoid these situations, because all it takes is a mop and a broom. All it takes is being able to put things back in order where it looks presentable versus not having a sink full of dishes. Look, wash them. If you ain't got no washing detergent but you smoke cigarettes, you probably need to sacrifice buying a pack of cigarettes and go to the dollar store and get some dish detergent, apologize, and wash your dishes. Just giving off some example. I know y'all not gonna like this video, but it's okay, because you know why? Helping other people evolve needs truth. You can't keep trying to give information to people, especially when it's based on, oh, I want to sound good. I ain't got time for that. You know, I got time because my heart knows that what I'm talking about, people need to hear. And if any of you are watching this, maybe it fits some of you. And if it don't, maybe it's somebody you know. But listen, sitting around judging them and talking about them ain't going to help. But when them children are taken, then we all going to be like, oh, can you believe so-and-so, this and that? But at the same time, you really care about these people? Come on. If you're ready to lose your relationship, you should have thought about that before it got to that point, taking it for granted. If you're an adulterer or you're just a cheat, maybe you should figure out why you doing that. Is the individual you have isn't good enough? And yes, I know what that's about. Got plenty of experience with that. But at the same time, it comes a point where I got to stop hurting people because I got to stop hurting me. Yeah, it's called growing up, being mature, having some real fidelity. Yeah, some real spiritual principles, some real trust, some real faith, and a real commitment, and even renewing your commitment. So maybe the next relationship, if you're going to lose this one, you can be a better person in it, and you can be worthy of that person that wants to be with you. Because who wants to continue being with someone who doesn't want to love them and honestly respect them and do the things that's necessary? And it's not always about cheating. Sometimes it's just about being partners, learning how to nurture each other. I'm telling you, communication is a struggle in many relationships. So if it's in yours, I suggest that you find a way to make it better. You know, I know you're probably able to talk to your friends or your associates about these situations. When do you sit your partner down and talk to them properly and let them know? Maybe some counseling might be in the making. I don't know. But at the same time, if it's over, it's over. Do yourself a favor. Don't hurt you. Stay in the freedom. Resilience wants us to have the ability to bounce back. I want to give you 4 more pieces about resilience before we end this video. Stay focused, flexible, and productive in both good and bad times. Can you do that? Because it will help build your resilience. Feel less afraid of new experiences and uncertain future. In other words, don't let fear of the unknown stop you. Embrace it. Walk through. Find out. Build the confidence. Have some self-esteem. And you'll be amazed at walking through what it's going to give you when you get to the other side. If you don't get anything, you found out you had the ability to face the unknown. That's a big plus. Strengthen. Strengthen your relationships and improve your communication skills, especially under pressure. That means learn how to talk to people. You don't always have to yell and scream and cuss and, or shut down. Take a risk. Don't wait for the pressure. Do it naturally. But you got to practice. That's where social skills come from. When you're interacting with people. If you got some friends, let them be your sounding boards. And this way, you can learn how to build from there to other areas and other roles, because we play many roles as a human being. We're not just one person in the manner of, oh, I'm just John and I'm a father. No, I'm an employee. I'm a citizen. Those roles. I'm an uncle. I'm a son. I'm a brother. I'm a nephew. I'm a friend. Those are different roles that I have to play or participate in. What condition am I in? Am I strong enough to communicate in these roles? Check it out. Look at yourself. And last, be confident you'll eventually find a solution to a problem, even when one isn't immediately apparent. And that's right, be confident. Because here's what I want to say, a pet peeve of mine. Some situations may never change, but you can change for the better. Aren't you worth it? Participate in your confidence. Be assertive. Don't always be unsure or wavy. And you'll find out, even if the situation doesn't change, like I said, at least you can change for the better. And if you find solutions, positive solutions to your situations, apply it. You got some siblings or family members who don't want to reach back out. You know, I can tell you personally, me and another sibling, we did a group text. You know, we do it every morning. And we hope that the other 5 would actually respond. We might get 1 or 2 out of them, and the other 3 don't. You know, it's kind of sad. But at the same time, I say don't build the resentment, but look at the effort. The steps to try to reconcile the damage or the disunity amongst family and siblings. I'm not going to lose my confidence if they don't speak to me. You know why? Because it's not my fault. I do my part. But at the same time, if they need me, I'm going to show up. Resilience is very important. It wants me to know that I never have to lay down entirely. I can fall down. I might even need someone helping me to get up. But it is not for me to give up. I hope I said some positive things and some helpful things in this video. Please subscribe, press like, and tune into the next video. Helping other people evolve. You can even follow us on TikTok. You know, we get ready to go to Spotify, as well as Instagram. And you all know about YouTube. So, have a good night.